Well, the second line of the Marseillaise declares the day of glory has arrived. These are the 15 men charged with making it happen. It's been a long time since a France team was as settled as this one. 2 alterations, both involved bringing back players who were ruled out last week because of COVID. It's an unchanged pack. Injury to Yoram Moefana and the return of availability of Damien Penaud has taken away a possible selection dilemma on the wing. Penaud's father Alain was in the France side, which won the Grand Slam 25 years ago. England are desperate to save their championship. Nick Ozikwe comes in at lock for the suspended Charlie Ewels. Will Stewart replaces Kyle Sinclair at tight head, and there's the first appearance of the championship for Sam Underhill at 7. Into the backs, where Ben Young starts for the first time since the opening weekend in Edinburgh. The selection at fullback of George Furbank is a bold one. Freddie Stewart shifts to the wing to accommodate him. But there is Jakub Paper, the South African referee, who incidentally was the referee when France lost to Wales in the quarter-final of the World Cup in Oita. Judging by something that's been written in the papers this week in France, France believe that Paper owes them something. The first catch there from Sam Simmonds, one of those two Sams in the back row for England. 1 or 2 interesting calls by Eddie Jones, particularly among the back 3 today, and also there Ben Youngs. He presumably there for his kicking game. A warning shot across the English bow. A scrum penalty to France. Well, they say the youth are nerveless. That young man has only been playing professional rugby for 2 years. Made his France debut before it even played a match in the top 14. Well, you do have to wonder that the weight of expectation may be proving a little bit heavy on 1 or 2 shoulders early on. 80 minutes in which to end 12 years of underachievement for France. But could this be the moment? There's some space for Villiers. Villiers taking on Marchand. 8 metres out front. Dupont, Francois Cross. The Toulouse players operating in tandem. Well gathered by Villiers, the offload. That's Woki. Here's Dupont again. They'll go wide this time. They've got the numerical advantage. Fickou, can he get in the corner? Yes, he can.
You think Villiers is going to go on the outside, but look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 England defenders come in there. He does the right thing, and then that's his scrum half skill. From the Rouen club originally, he's played in the centre, played scrum half, but also wing, and now it's just a matter of numbers, as you said, Martin. Ball over the top, let it bounce in at the corner. A dream start, really. Frustrating for France early doors, but they've got the first try.
Well, it tried hard to get back.
It did, but non monsieur.
Here's Ben Youngs. Carry there from Sam Simmonds. Simmonds has scored a hat-trick of tries the last time he was in France, playing for Exeter against Montpellier.
And that was a silly penalty from France this time. Antonio going well off his feet, and Willemse just being a bit of a nose on the wrong side. So yeah, that was a gift, 3 points for England if they do convert it.
So Marcus Smith, can he open England's account? The answer is yes. 8 points to 3.
Schoolboy.
Julien Marchand finds Aldrit.
Advantage on the left.
It's a penalty advantage being played into France. That's Marchand. The England 22 just ahead. There's Dante presenting it. And there's Cyril Bay with a bit of help from Paul Willemse. They're going forward here at France. Aldrit again. The attempted offload to Dupont. And the referee is going to take it all the way back for the penalty. And Chaminade just sneaks it inside the right hand upright. Tremendous carry from Marchand, the Harlequin. There's Youngs.
Taken out.
There's an advantage here being played for England. Smith on to Stewart.
Still advantage.
Eddie Jones has been impressed with Will Stewart during this campaign. Here's Slade. Aldrich getting over it, but the referee was playing that penalty advantage.
Thank you.
Take
Aldrich
three.
has been penalised.
Sorry, Martin, take 3, England. That was better. You made a few dents yourself. Dante slipped off a tackle, which is almost unheard of.
It's now 2 from 2. The deficit is cut to 5. France had the numerical advantage out wide, but they couldn't get it out there. They'll have to rebuild. There goes Aldrich. Willemsen.
And use it.
Dupont just doing the gesticulation. Here's Dante being met by Courtney Lawes. Cyril Bahaye, the offload to Dupont. Here goes Aldrich. France working up some momentum, and look at this, it's Ntamack! Ntamack is through, held up a metre out. Francois Cross right in the thick of things. The ball is down, and that looks like the hand of Francois Cross to me.
Unbelievable tackle from Genge initially, and that's an unbelievable finish. If it is Francois Cross.
Grounded on the line. You've got to see it.
There you go, the referee, touch combining, superb.
Yes.
Ball comes down, so easy.
And look at the dexterity of Francois Cross right at the end.
But
how did he get his hand through?
But again, superb play, but keeping his depth. Jalon there knew he didn't have the pace to go, but he keeps his depth. Ntamack Genge does unbelievably well. There you go, he's over. Oh, you're allowed to do it.
And now an opportunity to take a 12-point lead into half-time. And Jaminet could not have done that more perfectly. The half-time whistle has gone. France within 40 minutes of the Grand Chelem. 2 tries. The first coming from Fickou, the second from Cross. England are on the rack.
I mean, they've carried the ball 436 metres to France's 213. It's what they've done with it after that, not a lot.
Quite a lot of those carry meters coming from a certain Ellis Genge as well. Youngs, Smith, Slade, marching at pace, great step. Such an important tackle from Francois Cross. It's still alive though for England. Marcus Smith, Elliot Daly, out there to Stewart. Stewart cuts and fields, and the Leicester Tiger has got England's first try of the night. They're back in the match.
That is a super line. Again, you think I went a little bit too early. I thought he was just going to brush out of Penaud's clutches there as he comes through. Penaud does well just to hold him back. But again, this time the ball is absolutely superb. It is quick, you can move. The forwards get involved. Smith just holds it back. Players are deep. Stewart, like I said, he's a big fella under the high ball. He's even bigger coming towards the try line there. You're not going to stop this man.
They've lost 5 of the 9 matches since then. Marcus Smith, straight out of the middle, turns on his heel the moment he struck it. He knew it was good. The deficit is down to 5. Powerful carry there from Cameron Woki. Ntamack. Penaud. Penaud anxious to achieve what his father did. The Grand Chelem means so much to France. Ntamack. Tafi Fanua. Aldrich. Onto the ball, and the captain is through. Has the World Player of the Year delivered the Holy Grail?
And it's Aldrich. Aldrich goes in. Howard straightens into the thick. They don't panic. The ball goes back, and I'm sure it's Aldrich. Taufa Fanua initially. Again, Bosch, and watch this. Here you go. 1, 2, offload. He's normally the offload king, Dupont. He scores tries. And is that the one that's going to carry France to a Grand Slam? Beautiful from the number 8. 8-9 combination once more. How many times have we seen that in this Guinness Six Nations? The passion and the proud and the power they can exert on side, but has that broke their hearts? Because France won't stop. They'll play their exit game and they'll keep going to the 80th.
Jaminet adds the 2. George finds Chesham.
Yep. Ball was at the front and tackled.
It's there for Randall. Look at that France defence. They were like sprinters in the starting blocks. Randall. Oh, Don Brandt with the carry. Can he get it down? He's forced back. It's held up.
No.
Now,
What's the decision?
let's just listen in here.
Ball's over the line. Goal line drop out.
There you go.
Goal
Ball's over
line
the
drop
line.
out. Jamie George. He's been everywhere tonight, has the Saracen. Marcus Smith. That's meant for Stewart again, and Stewart's onto it, but it's Villiers who almost picks it out of the back of his pocket.
He just doesn't want to kick it, does he? The clock again is ticking. You got 20 seconds.
Keep the pressure
This
on,
ball will
Andy,
come in.
fight.
Luca will probably put it into Rose. Well, he will put it into Rose, and he won't even probably go back to Intermac.
The
Here we go.
tricolour France flags are flying.
France. 9.
Good place to be on a Saturday night. France winning the Grand Slam. Here we go. It's in the red. It's in the red.
Gregory Aldred fires it into touch. 12 years of underachievement comes to an end. This new generation are truly golden. A full house is celebrating. A full house for France.
I don't think you have to say anything, Martin. They're in tears. They're in tears of joy. They've done their job. The pressure was on them, and they have come through.
William Servat among those applauding France as they go up. So Cyril Baird, Julien Marchand, Winnie Antonio, Cameron Woki, Paul Willemse. A decade ago, he dreamt of wearing green and gold, but now a very happy Frenchman. Francois Cross, try scorer tonight. How did he manage it? It really was an outstanding finish. And there is Fabien Galtier. Galtier himself, a Grand Slam winner as a player. And there is Sean Edwards, who always, I think, prefers to lurk in the background, in the shadows a little. And after 3 Grand Slams with Wales, he now has his first with France. And he is one of the additional pieces that have been added to this French jigsaw, which in the end has made such a difference. World Player of the Year, the Player of the Match, lifts the Guinness Six Nations trophy. France are Grand Slam winners, Le Grand Chelem. A 12-year wait, 12 years of underachievement for one of the most talented rugby nations in the world. That long wait has come to an end in dramatic fashion.